Hey, stop. I want you to listen here for a second. What was the historical reason why network marketing companies were developed? Why that system was developed? The whole concept was I want to be able to develop, create a product and a distribution system that I can go directly to the consumer and bypass all the high level advertising, marketing, everything that causes the product to be sold at retail, right? Because the reason they sell the product at retail is because they have to pay for all that overhead, right? So network marketing was developed to say, hey, let's give the product directly to the consumer, right? Let him consume it, use it, believe in it, and then let him distribute it for us, right? That's the whole backbone of network marketing, right? And for the longest time, I had been really kind of turned off from that whole system, not because network marketing wasn't a smart concept. It's because companies began taking advantage of the actual people who were getting involved, right? The same people that they brought in to be that voice, that brand ambassador for their product, they ended up gouging them, right? And so they ended up causing products to get more and more and more overpriced, right? And then what ended up happening is when somebody would buy a product that would normally cost them $15, $20 to make, right? They would have to sell it for 60, 70, 80 bucks because now instead of paying all the advertising and marketing, they're paying all the commissions of the network that has to get paid in order to continue to market that product, right? So that was the issue that companies like LiveGood try to solve, right? And they did a great job. LiveGood is a great company, has great products. I've been using LiveGood products for now almost 18, 20 months, and I love them because there's great value, right? Tremendous value. They sold highest quality nutritional product at a very low cost, very manageable cost. And what I would normally pay for maybe one or two products with some of these other places like, Herbalife or Amway or Amare or some of these other companies that are out there, Bravenly and Vital Health, all these other companies that have this huge overhead in their product cost. Because why? Because they had to pay those commissions. So LiveGood solved that with a different system. Here's the problem with LiveGood system, right? And I'm still a LiveGood member. I still promote the product, and it's a great product purchase system. From a marketing standpoint, it's a membership model, and it's just either you get in or you don't, and that's all fine. I'm not here to promote LiveGood. Even though I love the products and I continue to share it with people for the value, right? But here was the problem. A person doesn't make commission on the product itself. They only make commission on the membership, right? So that model had its flaws. Also, the other big issue with both traditional marketing and a membership or a subscription-based marketing system in those MLM models is that they always had either a startup fee, a membership fee, a purchase fee, right? LiveGood solved part of that problem. But again, the problem they didn't solve was if I go and find 10 people, right? And of those 10 people, 5 of them spend $3,000. I only get paid on the 10 people. Even though they each spend 20, a total of maybe 30, 25, 30,000 between those people. But it rewards the recruiter, right? The person who's going and selling the recruiting, right? Excuse me. And if they bring in 50,000 people and they're each getting a $10 membership, it doesn't matter if those 50,000 people buy anything or don't buy anything. They still make a huge amount of money because they brought in the membership, right? So it's kind of like it has its own flaws. Again, one of the things that irked me the most was auto ships, renewal fees, membership fees, continually. And the other problem with some of these models is if somebody doesn't pay their membership fee or somebody doesn't meet their minimum volume requirement, right? What they normally need to like purchase their BV, PV, whatever it is, they themselves would become non-commissionable. And more importantly, it would frustrate their upline because they were trusting that they were going to spend $50, $100, $200 a month in order to keep themselves qualified for their rank. It's just a backward system, right? Then became the whole situation with influencers, right? Trying to get influencers to kind of like now market on TikTok and Instagram and start to become, the brand ambassador through influencing, right? Again, another system that has its flaws, right? So here's what has happened recently. There's a company that I didn't get involved with this company because I was trying to get involved in another network marketing, another business model. I learned about this company because I had a physical need for healing, right? And it's technology that's been around for 50 years, right? But it's only been given to the elite, right? The people who can afford it, right? Athletes knew about it. Astronauts knew about it. The high tech, high income bracket knew about it. But here's the situation: is there's a company in Asia by the name of OliLife, right? They developed cutting edge wellness tech because that's what their passion was. They did all the R&D. They got all the patents. They tested it, third-party testing for safety. And it's a technology that's not a product that you consume. It's a product that you use. It's wearable technology that starts helping people heal at the cellular level, right? At the cellular level, because we're all bioelectrical. Our bodies are all energy. And what this product does is it feeds energy into your body. They have several different types of products. They have a foot plate that's their signature product. And there's multiple versions of that foot plate because there's some that have extra added features. They have some goggles that help with just the whole brain and resting of the system in the eyes. They have a waist plate that helps with the back. Again, none of this is medical claims, but what it is that this technology is being used to help reset, recover, refresh the person's body at the cellular level. It was, like I said, NASA knew about this and they were using it for the astronauts when they would come back from space. We just had Artemis 2 come back. Well, their bodies are not grounded when they're in space. They lose their frequency. And so what NASA discovered is if I can give them the right frequency, the right energy, I can help their body not deteriorate so fast from being in space, right? A lot of bone density decay, a lot of cellular attrition. So this technology is now available here in the US for people to be able to see and then feel and then find out if it's something that is changing their daily quality of life, right? It's not something that is just pie in the sky. It's legitimate frequency and energy that's feeding your body. And you're seeing amazing testimonies. For me and my personal experience, it has completely done some amazing things when I was experiencing terrible neuropathy. I'm not saying it healed me. I'm saying My experience is I had 3 falls. I had a lot of pain. I'm no longer falling. I'm no longer in pain. And I'm walking without my cane for the most part, 90% of the time. Okay? That's my story. Again, not a medical claim. But what I'm telling you is the way to know whether this technology is for you is experience it. You need an individual experience to know whether it's right for you. Get with whoever sent you this video. Get with whoever talked to you about this technology and say, how can I get my feet or my body onto one of these systems, on one of these pieces of devices? I want to feel that energy. I want to feel what it does for me. And when you feel it, you're going to buy it. And when you buy it, you're going to share it. That is the secret. Because now what Oli Life does is once you buy it and once you share it, you become basically you get full resale rights to distribute that product to the public by natural sphere of influence. And as people feel it, share it, and experience it, they themselves learn how to promote it and make income. So this is a full circle. This is not multi-level. This is not tiered. This is a direct sales company that has multiple ways of getting paid, up to 6 times. But you first got to get your feet on a plate. You got to get your body that frequency. And then once you feel the energy revolution that happens within you, you're going to understand, I got to get one. And once you get one, I got to share it. And once you share it, you're going to change financially the dynamic of your life forever. I hope this made sense. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Like, share, comment. I'd love to be able to let you know how to get a hold of this technology. Also, if somebody shared this video, reach back out to them and say, how can I get my feet on one of them plates? How can I get my body into that energy? And then experience it. It's about personal experience. Take care. God bless.